I think
Yo.
we're on you. It's so good to see you, all you Twitch folks out there.
Twitching the night away.
There we go. There we go.
So, Matt, I just had a meeting with the skit crew, and one of the guys was adamant about how much he hated 185. Just like it was like serious picadillo. He was like, "Fuck that game." I was like, "Oh man."
Okay. I've been there, right? It's interesting.
You've had that feeling.
Yeah, like we came like Improv Jam. We're doing that reunion, and we got on a Zoom call the other day to figure out what lineup we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized we never did any joke telling games. It was like we were at peak '90s, and that was cheesy, and there could be nothing cheesy in the show. So 185 or any kind of joke telling game was right out. Group play stuff.
90s improv and sketch on TV would have been. Well, let's get on the show. What are we doing? Let's talk about joke telling games on the show.
I refuse to talk about this in front of the people.
Oh, fair enough then.
We're in front of everybody right now. We're just not recording on our podcast. Everything else will be recorded.
I stand by what I said.
I will not talk about this in front of the people.
I said by what I stand. And I stand by what I said.
Here we go. Oh, hello there. I am so glad you're here because it's time to thank the ice cream truck drivers. Who are the ice cream truck drivers? Well, these are the folks that deliver that ice cream straight to your ear holes. Right now, I'd like to thank Sarah Boyle, Richard Dunn, Pyro, Paul's brother, Mike, Malia, Leon Kassab, and Lori Elsra. If you want to be an ice cream truck driver just like these fine folks, head over to preachingfun.com. Preachingfun.com is where you go to sign up to be an ice cream truck driver, and who knows? The life you save may be your own. Here's a show.
Hey, Johnny, do you want to go to an ice cream social?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great, let's go.
Shake a tail feather.
Are we on air?
We are. Natalie's Ice Cream Social, sitting in Las Vegas. It's not Natalie. Sitting in Pittsburgh, it's Paul Mattingly. Sitting in Las Vegas too, it's me, Jacob the audio guy.
We're preaching fun. Just got a video message from my friend Alex Ramon.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
Because he's out in New Jersey at something called ProfitCon. Nothing scratches me wrong about that in any way. Heading out the old ProfitCon in New Jersey.
PROPHET?
No. Oh, that'd be I wouldn't have outed him if he was at ProfitCon.
Alex Ramon is the return prophet for New Jersey.
I think if anyone can pull off a cult, it's Alex Ramon. But
that is true. That is true.
Let's not get it twisted. MJ can pull off the cult.
Yeah.
He knows where his bread is buttered.
Well, MJ would be on all the merchandise.
Yeah.
Profit like money. Profit like money.
Got it.
Profit like money, y'all. That's the name of this episode. Profit like money.
They should have just called the con Step 3.
Right. We can start doing a Step 3 con. Just super expensive tickets. Nothing really happens. It'll be great.
He said he was a magician, and the woman goes, "Do you know someone named Matt Donnelly?" And he goes, "Yes." And she goes, "Well, I know him, but I really know his wife, Sarah. I was really good friends with Sarah and her friend Jen." And so he pulled out his phone. They made a video, shot a video to me. And it is the woman who booked Sarah and I on a Valentine's Day morning show when we were first dating.
Oh wow!
Yeah. She was
I remember this.
Yeah, she was a
because
TV producer.
SJ and I were supposed to. Oh no, this was a different thing, right?
Oh,
think I'm
no,
getting confused with
this is
something
way
else.
early. This is way early. Yeah, this is back in New York. Like we were.
There
Okay,
was
okay.
another thing that happened like this in Vegas. That's what
Didn't you and Sarah shoot like a Valentine's thing in Vegas one time?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm thinking.
And Jimmy and Robin were in it. And
Yes.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
started thinking of
Yes.
immediately,
Yeah.
Jacob. I was on your page, but
Okay.
this is even earlier. So
And that's
there have been
that's-
conspiring forces all around you for decades to make sure you and Sarah are a thing, huh?
I think it's the only. It's possible that's the only reason Matt and Sarah are together because the universe forced Sarah into it.
Yeah, I mean, the second one of her friends goes like, "Sarah, seriously," and then she might just like come out of it like a hypnotist,
Right?
like just go like, "Oh shit,
Oh God, what have I been doing for all these years? I have children."
he's hideous." No. So when we first started dating, we were hanging out, having drinks with our friend Jen, who we're still very good friends with. Jen and Andy. Her husband hired me to do handiwork when I had that job, destroying offices and painting
right.
walls. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
her
were referring to
husband.
close up.
And Jen was in Mamma Mia with Sarah out here in Vegas. She later did Mamma Mia on Broadway, did Kinky Boots on Broadway, still is in New York, good friend of ours. Definitely tried to cock block us on our first date, which I always think is very funny. Just really not like she wanted me, but she just wanted the date to get awkward. She came and met us. She was at the bar, and she got hammered and kept being like, "So you really like Sarah? Are you gonna mess with her? What are you gonna do?" And like really like out loud in front of Sarah and I, trying to like destroy the date, all the chemistry. Right. And I doubled down and go like, "No, I really like her. Yeah, no, it's great." And I just turned to Sarah, I was like, "I really like you. I really want to keep dating." And so I just was like eating all of her things to destroy it and be like, "No, I'm going to stay confident and be like, I like this gal." So then we ended up becoming all drinking buddies as I continued to date. And then we had beers with this woman, Liz, who is a producer. And she literally goes, "Oh, I need couples for a thing on Thursday for Valentine's Day. We need couples competing for a travel sponsor. We want to do a getaway or whatever." And so I was like, "Well, we're not close to married. We've been dating about 6 or 7 months or whatever."
Right.
Because we'd only been dating for 6 or 7 months, we crushed it. Like
because you just knew everything about each other.
We knew everything about each other.
And hadn't had time to forget.
Colors, favorite movies, favorite whatever. All the things that you forget over time. Like gun to my head, if you told me what Sarah, like I could not tell you Sarah's favorite color or favorite movie, and she could not do the same for me.
Sarah's favorite color is blue, and her favorite movie is Being John Malkovich.
All right, Jacob, you and Sarah are going away to Maui.
Anne's favorite color is red. I don't know that she likes movies enough to have a favorite, but I don't know. Maybe Step Brothers like me. We both love Step Brothers.
So we won tied with another couple, and so we had a tiebreaker, and I lost the tiebreaker because it was for a travel website, and they asked for like how many destinations does the travel website go to, and I was like, I don't know, 1,000. And the sponsor was like, what? The answer was like 100. You know, it was like I was off by an order of magnitude.
You Paul Mattingly
you called the sponsor.
I did. I totally Paul Mattingly the sponsor. So instead we got like
all of them.
Spin the globe and just hit.
Throw a dart.
Places in Arkansas. It's only 3 places in Arkansas that our company goes.
Oh my God! Throw a dart at him.
Who this guy is. So
we ended up with like it was something like a $300 voucher or $500 voucher, or something like that.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Second place, yeah. First place was like thousands of dollars in like a real vacation. Ooh. And
but you probably had to pay taxes on that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All I know is that I think it was like $300 because Sarah and I were so broke that we couldn't use the $300 as a base point. We had to use $300 as our budget.
Yeah.
Right. You now have a budget. You've gone from having a budget of 0 to having a budget of 300.
Exactly. So we did a getaway to a hotel just outside Philadelphia from New York.
Nice.
And we spent a weekend in Philly.
Perfect.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
The
good.
Paris of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
But it was fun. It was fun. We did have a good time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I miss the days of just like, well, we're gonna do something. We don't have any money. There's a hotel down the road. Let's go stay there.
I know, it really is. I do miss those days.
Yeah.
That was the plan in Vegas. When you're living in Vegas, what else are you gonna do? Just go get a hotel deal.
That's right. Staycation, baby.
Yeah.
Well, we were out last weekend. It was my one of my son's birthdays.
Okay.
And he and his friend, when they were young, they used to always do joint birthdays because they're our friend Danny and Jason, their kiddo. There's no popular person on earth than their child. Like every time they start saying a new expression, it's like, oh, you've been hanging out with Danny's kid again, you know, kind of thing. And suddenly they want a new game. And the best was, okay,
This is her. We're being coy about the names because it's people's children, but we know these kids. This is Danny's oldest son that you're talking about, right?
No, they're youngest. There's the same age.
The youngest.
9 days apart. The youngest, their oldest, they think he's cool as hell,
right?
But he doesn't
But
spend
he's
a
a
lot
little
of time
older.
He's a little older.
Yeah.
Their youngest son is the same as my oldest, and they're only 9 days apart. And so they used to do joint birthday parties. Then different schools, different whatever. We finally decided, like, let's do it again. Let's get together and do a birthday party. But I'm going to take a side note here to be like, I've now officially encountered my first, like, I've been out of touch with slang that we brought up on this show.
Right.
But my kids have now just started saying this expression that I am like, what? And they won't stop saying it.
They're saying for shizzle.
Can I take a guess?
Yes.
Is it 6'7"?
Oh, they do that before every photo, and I ask them what it means. They don't know what it means, but they do say 6'7" before every photo.
I love kids saying things that they don't know what it means. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah. Do you know what 6'7" is from, Paul?
I have dug up a couple things. Yeah, so it's LeVar Ball's height.
Okay.
Or LaMelo Ball, one of
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball's height.
And Charlotte.
And then it's sort of like, oh, I would like to be that, you know, like to be 6'7" or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that would be cool. But it's also can mean mid in certain situations.
Okay. Like it's only 6 to 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that it's been co-opted to that sometimes, but also, Jacob, more to the point, mostly it's people don't know what the fuck it is. They just say it because everybody says it. If it comes up like in a thing, 6'7", 6'7".
Yeah, they just yell 6'7". Like, hey, you guys get to take a photo. They go, okay, and everyone goes 6'7", and they laugh.
Yep.
And we don't know why.
Yep, it's a reference to basketball players' height and some other weird meanings that have been attributed to it. There you go.
So they say bet.
Oh yeah, that's new. That's back now.
That's back.
Bet's back.
Wow. You know what else I heard that was back the other day? I was watching a video of kids getting their hair cut.
What's that?
You know what this kid said?
Getting haircuts has been around for a while, Paul.
Okay. This is a viral barbershop where the kids on their summer vacation can spin a wheel and get crazy haircuts.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
And they dare their friends to spin the wheel and go for the crazy haircut, like half shaved, half on, or, you know, old man, you know, where they cut off all the back hair and just leave the horseshoe rim and all that kind of stuff.
Good.
These young kids are getting these wild haircuts, this thing. But this one kid spun it and he got the half on, half off, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Right down the thing. But then the friar tuck, that's one of them they're getting. Yeah. So as he's getting it done, he's liking the look. And he says, oh, that's tough. Tough is back.
Whoa!
Tough is back.
Fucking greaser.
I haven't heard tough in forever.
Sorry, I have to go fight with the socias.
Dude, like for real, tough.
Well, this is it. So
that was such a thing when we were kids. For me, anyway.
Yes, everything was the Outsiders.
Tough. No, it's even before that. It's like, oh, that's tough. It was like,
well, yeah, cool. I mean, it was written about in The Outsiders, though, in the famous book The Outsiders.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of immortalized in that. But yeah, I mean, it was around. The author wrote about a thing that was just around at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my kids start saying, "Oh, bet!" Like, yeah, good, let's do it.
It's on.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which my kids were already saying dubs or W, like win, like that's a
Yeah.
win.
Uh-huh.
getting some dubs.
Yeah, and also just going like dubs, let's do it.
B-dubs 3.
Then they start saying, "Oh, bet." Well, a couple things about that was one, it was like we had the like quintessential what happens when parents like I couldn't believe like this conversation was happening because it's like it's as written as every parent should.
Yes.
Because we said, when did you guys start saying bet? And my oldest was like, "Oh, I've been saying it forever."
No.
Like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Really
We're
not
very
true.
aware. We're very aware of your
We have paid over the years that you have been alive. We have paid a lot of attention to you.
Exactly. I was like, what? No, you have not. You have not.
It's simply false.
That was
You weren't
80s.
saying it yesterday.
That was 80s hip hop slang.
Oh yeah, Bet's been back for a couple of years. Bet's
Yeah.
been back in a hard way for a couple of years.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so, anyways, we decided to do a joint birthday party. We went out to Sandy Valley, Sandy Valley Ranch.
Oh, not the strip club.
No. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it's just across the street.
Yeah.
But it was actually driving up. I was like, I did see like ranch, and I was like, wait, where am I? You know, like, and I was like, oh, I'm in California, so there's no bunny ranches, no whatever here. But you drive out this the Gene Goodsprings exit off of the 15 on your way out of town, and then
on the way to LA.
Forever out into the middle of the desert, and then there's suddenly you pop a bunch of ranches, and I think we categorize it as glamping.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a giant teepee where the kids all piled in and stayed there or whatever.
Good.
Sarah, Danny, and I had the covered wagon, and we gave our friends, a younger couple with two more kids, a mini house, full mini house for them.
Right.
Are
And there's
these
outdoor little kitchenette areas where it's a gas stove, propane tank
perfect.
for showers.
so these are
so we're
pretty
still
permanent
outdoors.
structures. They're not like tents.
No, they're permanent structures. That's it. That's what I mean.
They have
So
locking front doors.
No. Oh, yes, actually. Yes. Not the teepee. You can't lock down the teepee.
Oh, really?
Not with that
Yeah.
attitude.
No. You're out, Paul. If you can't lock a teepee, you're not going.
I can't lock my TV. I'm gone. I'm gone. Because I used to have
The
nightmares
line.
about that all the time.
How about people breaking into your teepee?
No, people would break into my teepee,
Uh-huh.
and then they break into my wigwam, and
Ow!
I was like, "Fuck, Doc, what am I supposed to do?" And doctor said, "You're too tense."
You know who else was just made a little sad by that joke? The following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by Bobby Buttsticks Boulangerie and Lingerie Shop. That's right, from Dave Sorensen in 2024. That's Bobby Buttsticks Boulangerie and Lingerie Shop.
Boulangerie. What's boulangerie?
Boulangerie, I think it's a type of restaurant. But let me look.
Yeah,
Let me look
right?
it up for you. Let me look it
Please.
up for you, Bobby Buttsticks.
Thanks. I'd like to advertise my establishment, but I need to know what I am.
It's a Belgian bakery.
It's a Belgian bakery. There we go. It's a bakery. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So it's a boulangerie and
Lingerie.
Yeah. Hello. I'm Bobby. I'm Bobby Buttsticks.
This voice come from.
It came from me, Bobby Buttsticks. I started a French bakery years ago, and I had nowhere to put my buns. So what I decided was I would also sell lingerie, and I dress my baguettes in badonkadonk thongs. That's right. You can buy the finest loaves and whole titty holsters at my place of business, Bobby Buttsticks, Boulangerie, and blonde. Come get it.
Lingerie shop.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You heard me.
You heard it. You know what I said. So also, I have sweet buns. I have hot cross buns. And if you're lucky, you buy something very tantalizing, you'll get sticky buns. That's the Boulangerie Bobby Butt Sticks Boulangerie guarantee. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting notifications from the ugly old woman in the kitchen that something is cooking and done. Hello, ugly old woman in the kitchen. What do we got? Oh my God. The ugly old woman found the lingerie and she put it on and she's transformed into a beautiful lady. Oh, she's gorgeous. We're going to go and get married. I'm sorry, I'm closing the restaurant and lingerie shop to spend the rest of my life with the ugly old woman who was my cook, who only needed some TLC and some nice lingerie. Oh boy, my life has changed forever today. Thank you, me, for selling the things that made the ugly old woman in my shop pretty, and I can marry her. Happy
Don't enter
Thanksgiving,
Jesus checkout.
everybody. No,
Don't
Yes,
enter
we're
Jesus
done.
checkout. The store's
No,
closed.
the store's closed for marriage.
Yep.
We're turning it
This
into
was
a
odd.
house.
This
We're
was an
turning
odd
it into a
commercial to pay
house.
for. We charge a lot of money for these commercials. It's weird that they're paying for this commercial just to tell us that the store is closed down.
I'd like you all to meet Mrs. Bobby Buttsticks,
Hello.
aka the ugly woman. There she
Hey,
is, my
how's everybody
sweetheart.
doing?
Oh, she's so beautiful now.
It's a
And she
real
wears-
pleasure to be here.
Now, don't you give her sass because she's wearing lingerie around the town. That's how she does.
It's the
that.
only way I look good.
That's right. If she takes off
Until
her
this,
sexy
I was an ugly
lingerie,
old woman.
takes off her sexy lingerie, it's like a magic spell.
Did you guys watch any of the newest fight of the century?
What?
Oh, it's Canelo
Canelo
Crawford.
and Bud Crawford.
I did
Who?
not get to watch any of it, but it was the big fight that was on Netflix, big boxing fight.
Yeah, it was the big boxing fight. So you had Canelo, the reigning defending champion, and you had Crawford, who came up in weight to match Canelo to do the fight at all. It was weird. They were talking about it because it's like the end of both of their careers, but it's the biggest fight that Crawford has had to date.
Yeah, he's been like a really, really renowned fighter.
Yeah,
a crazy respected boxer, but never had any star power. This is his
like
third
this is a
weight
fight
class he was fighting
they've been
in.
trying to make this fight happen for a few years.
Yeah. So
it was the first boxing fight in years, though, that has actually lived up to the hype that came into it with. It was actually a really good, fun to watch event.
Yes.
Well, I didn't watch the whole event. The whole event was like 6 hours long on Netflix with all the pre-fights and like our friend Mitzi was texting us during the first fight and saying there were more people in the ring than there were in the stadium because it was in Allegiant. It was in the huge stadium. They set a new attendance record in Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. 70 some odd thousand people. Oh my God, though. I had to go. I really liked this fight. I watched the whole main event fight. You had all of this Saudi stuff, and the Saudi crown prince got introduced before the fight. They did a special thank you to the Saudi crown prince who was in attendance at the fight because I think he had given a lot of money to make it all happen. I think he was part of it. And the crowd of 70 some odd thousand people loudly booed the Saudi crown prince live on Netflix, and it was pretty hilarious.
This is a very strange thing that's happening. And did you guys see the announcement that WrestleMania 43 is going to Saudi Arabia?
Yep.
Dude, Tom Brady just signed a flag football thing to play flag football in Saudi Arabia.
Good grief.
I need a Saudi prince to get into podcasting, improv, and magic like yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be great.
I don't know. It seems really scary.
I mean, it seems like there is enough money involved that no one who is tempted by that money remotely gives a shit about the optics of it.
Well, I mean, they got CM Punk. He flipped.
Well, there you go. There's the
I
proof.
told you. I
What
told you
more
about,
proof do you need?
No, but I told you about that a couple years ago when he was out on the outs with WWE, and
Okay.
he had an argument with one of the other guys who was going to go perform in the Saudi Arabian.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said, "Go suck a blood-soaked dick in Saudi Arabia," and he had to apologize for it this year when he
Because
went.
he's taking money.
He went and took all the money. Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird. There just simply is an amount of money where we don't care about the murder of a journalist.
That's it. That's
like,
it. It is, I murdered a journalist, but I would like to give you money. I'll give you $50 million, and you just won't mention that I murdered a journalist anymore.
Well, I mean, I still go like, I can't believe that Dana White being on film smacking a woman did nothing to him. Nothing. He didn't apologize. He didn't have to apologize, and it didn't stop him from being invited to speak at the Republican National Convention, to speak at like these he gets these high-paid speaking engagements. Like, it thwarted him in no way from accomplishing everything.
It's because his name is Dana. And when your name is Dana, people feel like they can't pick on you about other things like beating women, because you've already had too difficult of a life being named Dana. And so they just don't want to make it any more difficult for poor Dana.
It's so strange to me. But yeah, that's it. Is that like we cared about Jamal Khashoggi for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then
like the same thing ended Ray Rice's career.
Right.
All-pro football player did exactly the same thing that Dana White did, and it ended his career. Yeah. As it should, by the way, as it should. I'm not saying this as something that should be an outlier. That's how that should work.
Yeah.
No way. You act like you still didn't draft Ray Rice on your fantasy football team in case he came back. Come on.
Drafted him this year, motherfucker. This year. Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that fight was supposedly a great fight. I haven't watched it, but apparently it was very good.
It's really good. It's really fun. And watching the Crown Prince of Saudi watching him get booed is he got booed while he was standing in the middle of the ring. They had invited him into the ring, so the camera's just on him, and he's got this deadpan expression trying to ignore 70,000 people booing him really loudly.
He literally whispered to someone else, like, how much to pay to people to applause? I'll pay it. $1,000 a person. Just let's write checks right now. Let's do it.
I think for the ticket price that was at that event, I think it's more than $1,000 a person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
based on how much those people paid to be there, it's more than $1,000 a person. There were so many people in town.
Now, how many people were booing because of Saudi Arabia's policies towards women and other disparaged minorities?
Yep.
Yeah. For some people, just out of racism, just saw a brown guy in a turban and were like, "Boo!" So, what do you think? What do you think?
It's not 100% to 0%.
I was saying boo earns.
Was anyone else saying boo earns?
I was saying boo earns.
Nick Newman in chat says they were saying Bruce because he was Prince Bruce.
Prince Bruce.
Prince Bruce from Saudi Arabia.
Prince Bruce.
I want to hear that version of my hometown.
You know, maybe the solution is the next time they introduce him, they start playing old Ray Stevens Ahab the A-Rap. That's his intro music.
That's it. Not just the street. It's just
Sheik of the Burning Sands. Oh my God.
I had to I didn't have to, but I did. I took my wife to the airport the next morning because she had an out-of-town gig, and neither of us really thought about it. She had a 7 a.m. flight out of Vegas.
Oh,
and so
shit.
Driving her to the airport, there was suddenly a line for miles of cars trying to get to the airport the morning after that fight.
Oh, geez. That early, too.
Yeah. Oh, we pulled in, and both of us were like, oh, shit. This is a thing. And then I went
do the old Mattingly Donnelly flip around.
Oh yeah. No, we did all the back things, and we were in the truck, so I could get off the road a little bit. and went through the whole match and everything. It was, yeah, we did the whole thing. But yeah, go to pick her up the next day. It was just as bad. And I was trying to get to the pickup area. I'm on the phone with her, and now I'm stuck. So now I can't do any kind of flippy or go anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the road. But I'm texting with her, and she's like, the passenger pickup area is empty. I don't know what you're talking about. And it was all people going to like long-term parking and the valets and all of the wealthy
People getting out of town.
mucks just getting out of town. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. Same. Yeah, wife came to pick me up, and I was like, "Pastor Pickett, there's no one here." She's like, "I cannot get in there," and I was like, "Weird." And it was just I was coming in on a day where most people were leaving town, so it was all the locals were clogging up the affordable rates of overnight parking at the Vegas airport.
That's right, the very affordable rates.
Yeah.
The bad thing is there's one road that leads to passenger pickup in the A terminal, the main terminal. There's one road that leads to passenger pickup. But that road also leads to long-term parking and economy parking and valet. And then there's one fork off that goes to the departing flights.
Yeah, so I mean, that thing was designed
all those things going.
We were still calling Vegas hotels carpet joints. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how long ago that place was designed. Yeah. And it's not meant for modern traffic.
I will never understand. I mean, I understand it, but man, they should have put that monorail to the damn airport.
And now it's Elon Musk is taking on the cab union.
Yeah,
he's trying to get the Boring Company to make.
Well, there are like two people left in the cab union now.
That's but they are mad.
Those two people are really pissed. Maybe the power has shifted. Maybe they are coming back because I know there's been a lot of backlash with Uber and Lyft too.
Nah, we're not going back. That's not how things work.
Chaotic is right. You got to play Vegas parking and weather. We're crushing it right now.
Oh, that's true.
Vegas, parking and weather. No one does it better than ICS.
Oh, you know who else knows everything about Vegas parking and weather? Oh no, we're going to come back to that. And that is the following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by, nope, that's me looking up the laundry. Today's show is brought to you by Henry's Hobo Cafe from Dead Laszlo in 2024. That's Henry's Hobo Cafe.
Oh, yeah. All right. Uh-huh. All night. My name is Henry. I'm a hobo. I got hungry sitting on the street. I said, Henry, time to grab some gumbo and find a place to eat. So I grabbed my gumbo and my bindle, and I went on down the road to find a spot. I happened upon this old abandoned hotel full of ghosts and a cooking pot. So I asked the ghost, you want to work for me? My name's Henry. They said, we'll work for free. So now you can come into my house. That's not really a house. It's a place on the middle of the street. It's full of ghosts and me. You can get some old cooked meat. Come on down to Henry's Haunted House Hobo Hovel. That's right. It's full of ghosts. And also garlic toast. Come on down. Get your fill. Henry's got ghosts that will kill. That's right. I didn't mention, but they're deadly. These poltergeists will eat your soul. They also make you into food, and you are what becomes in the bowl. You're what we serve for lunch and dinner. If you come to eat, you get eaten. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anybody who comes to my place is killed and eaten. That's what happens. I'm a cannibal. I'm Henry the Cannibal. Henry the Cannibal. Henry the Cannibal. Come on down and get eaten up by me and the ghosts. One of the ghosts is a little girl. You think she'd be fine, but she's not. She's mean. She's meaner than anybody.
Oh no! I hope it's not the girl.
I'm just here for lunch. Could I get seated for lunch, please?
Come on in. I'll be happy to seat you.
Oh no! No, it's the little girl ghost and she's murdering me! Ow! Oh, she's eating me! She's starting at my feet, eating her way up! Oh no!
Oh,
Get her scoops to checkout.
There you go.
What were you saying, Paul?
I was saying, speaking of weather.
Speaking of Vegas
weather. How's our outlook looking as we approach?
I think we look great. I think we're looking really great. Yeah, here I'll pull up the old
What
weather.
actual Vegas parking and weather? Let's do it.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it, so
Vegas
yeah.
Parking and weather. Yeah, no, it looks like we are mid to low 90s, mid to upper 80s.
That's
gold.
great weather out here.
That's gold out here, yeah.
No, we're gonna be perfect. Sunny the whole time. It's gonna be so nice.
Very, very nice.
It's not too late, by the way. Scoopfest.com. Go ahead and buy your tickets. Come join us out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Enjoy that fantastic weather. Come hang out with us for all 3 days. There are barbecue tickets available. There are VIP tickets available. It is going to be a blast. I was talking to a performer last night that is going to be performing at part of Scoop Fest, and they were super excited about it. It is going to be so cool. Scoopfest.com. Head over there. Get your tickets to Scoop Fest. Come see us. It's in like a week and a half. I don't know. It's soon. It's soon enough that I am no longer getting anxious when someone mentions Scoop Fest to me, because I am already in that anxious cloud.
There you go.
We're just there. We're in. We're dialed in.
Yeah. I just live in it now.
Yes.
Same. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. We have some surprises on top of the surprises. It's gonna be great.
It is. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, Jesus.
Jacob, hold my calls. I'm doing a podcast.
Sorry. He's busy right now. He's doing a podcast.
Professionals, everybody. Professionals.
We were laughing the other morning. The whole family were having breakfast, and my wife told a story about her dad doing the pull my finger gag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she pulled his finger, he farted, and she was shocked and upset. As a 9-year-old girl was just furious.
Absolutely not. That is not.
What is wrong?
You monster.
We were laughing because I said, it's funny. Now that we're older, that later on he was like having a beer with a buddy going like, man, daughters are different than sons, man.
Yep.
Daughters just don't.
Not the same thing.
Like, she didn't think it was funny? No, she was upset.
Well, did she think she caused it?
I think so. I think she didn't want that responsibility. Yeah, I think she was like, I don't want to have this power.
Yeah. And I mean, that also, I think for girls, again, I can't speak with any kind of authority or experience.
Never stopped us before.
But girls have a whole different road to go down when it comes to discovering bodily functions.
Yeah.
And if you suddenly throw into the mix that the pulling of a finger can cause a fart.
Can trigger a fart.
It's like one more thing. It's like, what the fuck is this flesh cage that I am trapped in? What kind of disaster area have I been born unto? How many booby traps are in this thing?
You think this child was upset because she had learned something about the human anatomy that she didn't know previously?
Right. I think she says, this is one more fucking thing. One more fucking thing that can go wrong with human bodies. This is just add it to the list of the terrible shit that goes on with these meat puppets. Yeah.
Chaotic clumsy. What the fuck is the flesh cage I'm trapped in is what I yell every time I'm in a store changing room.
No, that's like we were talking about like the reputation of women and wives watching true crime and true crime podcasts and true crime documentaries.
Right.
And I was like, they're just straight up staying coached up on their most likely natural predator. This is all it is. This is all it's just absolutely just staying on top of. It's like why men watch Shark Week. The same exact reason. We're just staying coached up on our predators. That's all.
Coached up on our predators.
That's it.
That's
Making
why
sure.
we watch Shark Week.
Shark Week.
That's all we got.
When I get in the water, when I put one toe in the water, I am no longer at the top of the food chain. I need to educate myself.
Yeah.
Watch Shark Week.
Or in the case of that little girl, Shark Week.
Yeah.
Shark Week.
Shark Week. But I was really meditating on this pull my finger gag. I was like, wait, someone did it first, right? Someone was like, "Oh, I got to fart. I can't cover up the noise.
Yeah.
Let me just if I come up with a joke, I can fart in public, no problem."
This is it's a little known fact. It is the second most famous thing that the Earl of Sandwich did. He invented the sandwich and he invented this bit.
But that's it, right? Like, how old is the gag? Because
Right.
that guy could be very old.
I
Right.
just saw a crazy TikTok with this lady talking about she came home and her husband said he had a surprise for her. And the afternoon before, she had eaten a bunch of beans at a taco joint.
Oh no.
And she
This
knew
is
she
the kind
shouldn't.
of humor that my wife does not enjoy.
She knew she shouldn't, but she did it. She ate a bunch of beans. And he blindfolds her and sits her in a chair in their dining room. And she's sitting there, and the husband says, "Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot something." And she can hear him leave, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta let one go." So she lets out a toot, and she's like, "Oh boy, that's a real winner there. That's a woof." And then she does another one, and she still doesn't hear him come back yet. And then she has like 3 or 4, and she's like, "Oh, geez." So she keeps the blindfold on, stands up, and gets like a pillow from her chair and starts woofing it around to try and dispel the stink,
Woof.
then sits back down. And then finally her husband comes back in. She's still worried that he's going to smell it or whatever. He takes the blindfold off, and it's her whole family there for a surprise birthday party.
Yep.
She's been sitting there cutting biscuits.
Oh man.
What is this unsliced cheese doing here?
Oh my Lord. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Oh.
According to this, the first time the pull my finger gag happened on film was in 1959.
Oh.
Right,
So
but I'm
these-
saying like we're gonna get some like,
Oh yeah.
half
To
ape,
whom
half
is it
man
attributed?
out of ice one
Yeah.
day, revive him. Someone's gonna do the pull my finger gag in front of him while they're studying him in a cage or something. And he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"You guys are still doing that gag?
Yeah.
Is that gag still alive?"
And we'll be like, yes, unfrozen Brendan Fraser, it is still alive.
No, like we as comedians, we don't, we say like, "Oh, what we do is silly. It doesn't matter. We don't change the world or anything. We just make the day a little easier for everybody, right?"
Right.
That guy changed the fucking world. That guy created a fart joke
For better or worse.
that just as just
The world is a different place from the one that he found.
it's the truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
He left it better than he found it. Him and
Yeah.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put them right neck and neck.
Basically the same.
Jesus
I've been
started the
watching
gag.
I've been watching a lot of weird reality TV lately,
Okay.
especially bad reality competition shows. This has
Mhm.
become my late night watch while I'm sending emails and half paying attention to it. But it is fantastic. I've been
Okay.
watching one. I finished watching it now on Netflix called Outlast, which is they just take a bunch of people and drop them in the Alaskan wilderness, and they have to form teams, and they survive out in the Alaskan wilderness until the other teams give up. And so it's an open-ended game. It lasts as long as it lasts until enough people give up, and then there's a group that wins. There is one dude who was on this show, though, that all I could think of the entire time watching him was if Paul Mattingly were really good at outdoor survival, this would be him.
That's a big capital I, capital F, pal.
It sure is. It sure is. It's a whole big ol' if. But I'm telling you, if Paul Mattingly had made a couple of different decisions in his life and were now just an outdoor survivalist guy, this would be him. And I'm going to tell you why. So to win the game, one of the only rules is to win the game, you have to be on a team. So a team has to accept you in to be even for it to even be possible for you to win this game.
Got it.
So at one point, he is changing teams. all of his team is gone. He's the last person remaining on his team, and he's going to change teams. And he knows that one of the other teams is going to come along and loot his camp that he and his team had built up for themselves. They're going to come loot his camp and get his resources and everything after he leaves, taking what he can to the new camp. And so this motherfucker, in I believe what would be the ultimate Paul move, burns his house down so that the other people can't come in and get it.
Now hold on. You think that's what I would do?
I think if you had made the turns in life to become this person at all, I think you might have a little bit of this in you.
Oh,
I think you'd be like, because it's a game. So it's all a game, and it's a game that now people are taking a little too seriously because they're in it and they've been doing it for weeks and they're starving and they're outside. And so they've, part of their brain has forgotten that it's a game and that it's not really real. I don't know. This guy just struck me as, I didn't dislike him either, by the way.
Was
when I watched him burning his house
collector?
down,
What made you think of me?
It was his mannerisms and just everything about him that it was, because it really wasn't, there wasn't an A to A line to draw between the two of you, because you're so very different.
You just think this is alternate universe me.
I think this is just alternate universe you.
Hell or high water Paul. Brass
I should say too,
iron-fisted Paul.
I should say too that I liked this person.
Okay.
So he was burning his house down. I got it. I understood why he was doing it. Everything about it. I was like, I like this guy, but he is on a different wavelength entirely from where I am.
I'd like to think that if I really put my mind to it, I could survive in the wilderness.
Oh, I think you could.
With a couple of tools and whatnot.
I don't think you're a useless
I would
person.
Hate it.
Yes, you'd be so mad.
I would hate it so bad.
That was so mad the entire time.
That was just it. That's why I quit Boy Scouts after getting Life Scout. I was like, I can't in good conscience even go through with this Eagle Scout shit because I despise the out of doors.
I can't in good conscience.
Not really. As a kid, I was like, this goes against who I am as a human to even purport to enjoy camping in the least. Right. I don't. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
I want you to watch this show, Paul. It's
you should come to Sandy Valley, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I'd have a great time.
Paul is a clamper.
A clamper.
Temperature controlled covered wagon.
I don't think I've been camping in 30 years. Yeah. I could say
is it 30 years ago you drowned that kid in the lake? Was it that long ago?
Holy shit.
I didn't consider that a camping trip. Oh,
okay. That was just an afternoon.
Yeah, it was just an afternoon.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't sleep outdoors then. You just were outdoors.
I was just working.
Yeah, that's true. You're just taking out the trash.
Yeah.
My wife asked me to take out the trash, so here I go.
That's like good Saudi money, man. You can't pass.
I didn't realize she hated that neighbor kid so much.
Saudi prince was like, drown that kid.
You got it, boss.
I'm like, no way. And he's like, here's a dump truck full of cash. I'm like, okay.
Do I get to keep the dump truck?
Yes.
I'm in.
It's a tax write-off.
You had me a dump truck.
I don't know. I don't like camp. I don't like anything about camping.
Well, when we got home, we borrowed sleeping bags from my neighbor Gary, who loves to camp. He takes his own tent and sleeping bag on a motorcycle and just goes out.
Oh, great!
In any direction, just finds places to camp. He loves it.
So I've got a sleeping bag you guys can borrow. I've got a big double, like a 2-person sleeping bag if you guys ever need it.
We did. We should have gotten it, but
yeah, and it's 0 degree too. It's fucking hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm really surprised Paul hates camping. Leon Kassab. It's the only time I've ever been able to read sarcasm.
in the chat, no problem.
Yeah.
Now do you know what I do like?
What's that?
The idea of having a sleepover.
Oh,
okay.
In the house, I like the idea of people setting up sleeping bags on a nice cushioned floor.
Mm-hmm.
Watching TV until you fall asleep, playing video games until the wee hours. I like that.
Speaking of camping, I was just talking to somebody the other day about Airbnbs, and they were saying that they had some bad luck with Airbnbs, and I said, Matt and Paul and I had bad luck with an Airbnb one time. I think it was in Jersey, and it had been listed as like a 3-bedroom.
Yes.
And we got there, and one of the bedrooms was just a child's room with a pair of like Ninja Turtle bunk beds or something.
Yes.
No, that was Austin.
We would have been so aggravated. Was that Austin? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because
we would have been so aggravated if it wasn't for the fact that Paul was there and was more than happy to sleep in the children's bunk beds.
Oh, yes. The turtle bunk beds were in Austin. We did have bad luck with Airbnb in Jersey.
We had a weird Airbnb in Jersey. I think I'm conflating them.
We were on the third floor of a house, and the people were definitely living in the house below. Like, we were trying to leave.
Oh, that was just the three of us. Yeah. We were in and out of that place in like 7 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
We used that place to barely sleep and take a shower.
That's because we took an overnight red-eye flight home on Spirit Airlines on their deck chair.
Yeah.
They called first class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, I remember we're trying to leave to go to Tierney's, and then it was like they were
like talking.
They had like a birthday dinner for one of their kids or something, and we're like,
we couldn't leave.
And I was like, felt awkward going to their backyard.
We had to leave. We had to walk through their children's birthday party.
Yeah, it was
to get to our car. We had to walk through the party. It was terrible.
No good.
Oh, it was so funny.
Oh, we returned our sleep bags to Gary. He goes, "Did you like it?" And they both go, "Yeah, we loved it. It was our first time camping." And I was like, "Oh, bad dad alert! I did not occur to me that was the first time camping at all, and that the first time camping was this really nice Sandy Valley Ranch glamping.
I was going to say you have ruined your kids now.
That's not bad dad alert. What are they? 11 and 10, 11 and 9? What?
They're 24.
No. You take kids much younger camping, you risk a hawk stealing them. It's not,
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Good dad alert. Dad alert.
Exactly. Snakes could eat them. Hawks.
How many of your children got stolen by hawks, Matt?
Right. Yeah.
That's 0.
Good dad alert.
I mean, seriously, you watch some of these. What the missing 411 stuff? All the people that go missing in the woods. That's scary.
Yeah, all those hawks.
Paul's drawing from experience. He went to drown that kid, and a hawk took him away. And Paul was like, "Fair dinkum, fair dinkum."
He pulled the kid grabbed him out of the water, thinking he was a fish, I guess. And the kid wasn't drowned. So I was like, So I had to train on the hawk until it got high enough. I was like, all right, this fall is going to be fatal. So then I shot the hawk. He dropped the kid. Bam. Done and done.
That was the original ending for Lord of the Rings. Almost exactly. It was Gandalf up on the eagle. Bang. One shot.
It's stories like that make me think you could run UFC, Paul. No problem.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess you get that government contract, do the big fight on the West Lawn.
Oh, right.
Fuck. That is actually happening. That is going to be. That's the thing that's so fucking crazy. It's a big part of why I'm. Well,
that's the one thing.
I can't really watch wrestling anymore. I've stopped listening to my wrestling podcasts. I don't really watch it live. I watch Botchamania, and that's about it. But it's just, it's too crazy. It's the same. It's the government. That's our government now.
It's the government.
It's WWE. Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the way out, we knew one of the women who lived in that area. She came by to visit on a golf cart, and the kids took turns driving the golf cart.
Oh, fun! Now that's fun.
Good.
And I was like, I turned to Sarah, and I was like, "This is all they're going to remember. This is all they're going to be like. I love camping because we drove a golf cart around."
In a couple of years, your youngest son, in the middle of a conversation, is going to mention that he's a really good driver. And you're going to be really confused why he's talking about that. And then he's going to mention the golf cart, and you're going to be like, motherfucker, you're talking about that goddamn golf cart.
Yeah. We got to they were feeding horses. We fed donkeys. goats, chickens, pigs, and there are these horses that look like cows.
They're
It looked
fat
like they were
horses.
trying
Are
to
they
disguise
ponies?
themselves like it's like cow pattern skin, cow pattern.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like a modeled.
Palomino.
Palomino,
No.
is that what
That's
it's
the
called?
club, Paul.
Yeah, they're called a
That's the club. That's the club that you love going to, Paul. You're confused again.
It's called a palomino, right? Isn't it a
I believe
palomino?
so.
Newman says, I don't know. He says I quit. It's not a palomino.
I was gonna say we're getting Palomino, and of course Annie Cheek guessed Courses, which is also a great name for
Is
them
it
as well.
is it a calico? It's a calico horse.
Calico horse?
Palomino is a horse breed characterized by a pale cream to golden coat or a white and silver mane and tail. So that's not it.
Oh, it's not a palomino.
No.
Nick Newman saying we host a horse podcast together.
It's true.
Yeah, but I don't know from a fucking palomino.
That don't mean we got any horse sense.
Okay, I
El
don't think I
Camino.
just
It's an
saw
El
a
Camino.
cow for
It's
the
an El
first time in my
Camino.
life.
There's an El Camino because of big cow-sized horses.
Newman,
Yeah.
unmute yourself.
There's one. There's a sway back El Camino right there.
Yes. Is
There
Newman
you
officially
go.
can unmute yourself or no?
Who can say? Anyway,
I
so you
can
saw some-
I can unmute
Okay.
myself. Hi guys. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. Newman, tell us about these cow-looking palominos.
The
Yeah,
front
those
is
are-
like a
those are
horse.
beautiful.
The back is like a truck. The front
Is
is
the-
where you
is the
ride.
picture-
The back is where you fuck.
Is the picture in the chat what you saw?
Similar. It was maybe more brown and black skin based, and it was more of it wasn't a racehorse, but it looked like more kind of athletic looking than that.
A horse with spots is most commonly called an Appaloosa.
You either saw an Appaloosa or you saw a good old fashioned American paint.
Ooh.
American paint.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not because they actually paint it. It's because
No.
that's what they
That's
call
a
it.
Sherwin-Williams, they call it.
That is an American. You probably what you saw was an American paint. Yes.
Okay, that is okay because what I didn't get into is that I met a guy who'd been working around the ranch for 27 years who called himself Bones.
Okay. Oh, I need to know everything about boats. Everybody, shut up.
This is the rest of the show. We're going to talk about bones.
I need to know about this man.
And he was like, so I said, "Oh, we got to head back to Vegas." He goes, "Sorry to hear that. I got out of that city 27 years ago and never went back. Came out here to help my friend move, never left."
Oh my God, my spirit animal's a guy named Bones.
Well, she was an American paint, had
And
a
he-
face like Sarah Jessica Parker.
Carry on, Bradshaw.
he had he was joking around with me so much. You know when someone has so many bits in their head, and then I laughed at one of his bits, so then suddenly it was rapid fire, but it wasn't
Now it's on.
setting anything up. So in a hurricane of information, he'd used the word paint, and I literally was like, "Are you saying paint like paint?" And he was joking "Yeah, we paint them or whatever," and he was like, and I couldn't get to past
You're
his
like, no, I
crazy-
needed the real answer.
No,
I couldn't get him to stop
yeah.
doing bits. And so when he said paint, I was like, I think he's fucking with me, and I don't know what he's saying, and I now can't believe any information he's telling me about this horse. But he was saying what it's called. It was called an American paint. That's what it was. That's what he-
Here's where it gets more confusing. Different breeds can also be classified as paint horses by the American Paint Horse Association based on their coloring.
Okay.
So we
it doesn't
had
have to be the cow thing.
Yeah, so we had a thoroughbred named Marquetry,
Okay.
and Marquetry's coloring on his leg went above the knee, which is part of their requirements that the judges for this paint horse thing have.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually was dual certified as a thoroughbred and a paint horse.
Whoa.
I know. He was special. His name was Marquetry, and it was a bad joke because that is a French woodworking term for when you
Okay.
use glue made from horses to do inlays.
Boo! Boo that
Yeah.
name. That's fucked
Isn't that
up.
bad? We didn't name him that. No.
I like it. I like it. It's macabre.
That's like my buddy who had a rabbit named Hassenpfeffer.
I dated a girl that had a rabbit in her room in a cage. And first of all, there's an odor. I mean, it's mostly cedar chips, but there is an odor.
Yeah.
Was this, Nick?
Yeah.
Was this one of those things where, as I've heard in apocryphal Aerosmith songs, that she perhaps utilized this rabbit for
pregnancy test?
Pregnancy test?
The rabbit done died.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Was she so promiscuous that she had several bunnies by her bedside to test?
If I made it up,
whether she was pregnant, is that what's happening?
If I made it up if I made it them stairs to that bedroom, I'm sure I wasn't blazing any trails.
That's what I'm saying, though. But do you think that's what was going on? She kept the rabbit.
Well, I have not read.
That's what was going on, Paul. That's definitely what was happening.
I have not read, nor have I seen still to this day, a work called Watership Down.
Okay.
You've never seen Watership Down?
No. Is it it's a book or
it's
animated
a book
series?
And an animated movie.
And the name of
it'll break you.
The name of the rabbit was a reference to that. Was it a number? It was a number.
Okay.
It was a number?
This is my rabbit.
Unbanned Scoop in the chat says Fiverr.
That's the name. Do you know that girl? See, I wasn't the first.
There it is.
Nah.
Okay.
He knows that girl too.
Yeah. The chat knows everything.
We all got those rabbit girls.
And she was kind of shitty that I hadn't seen this Watership Down.
She's right to be shitty on that. You need to see that, and then you need to see Plague Dogs, and then you'll never have to smile again.
I'll save a lot of time.
No, I just listened to that REM song "Everybody Hurts" on repeat in my car.
Oh, okay.
So
seriously though, Plague Dogs is the same animation house that did Watership Down, and it is the most devastating thing I've ever seen on film.
Plague Dogs.
Plague Dogs. Yep.
Okay. Not so much that. All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, buddy.
Bye, you guys.
We appreciate your horse sense.
Let's do a little Scoop mail.
Message for you, huh?
We got one here from the Salt Lake Scoop. Hey guys, I thought I would share something from a recent Vegas trip to let you comment on it. We went to Brad Garrett's comedy club recently. It's over in the MGM Grand. Just a quick summary of the format of the show. Brad comes out and tells jokes, then he introduces the first comedian. Then Brad comes out and tells a few more jokes, then he introduces the second comedian. Brad told a few jokes indicating that he was not a big fan of Trump. He did a Trump voice and did the Trump dance and said it looked like he's jacking off two guys. Brad made a few other jokes at Trump's expense. He did more Trump material than I thought someone would do at a Vegas show. Yeah, Brad is a very anti-Trump fellow. We were at the show 2 days after Charlie Kirk was murdered. During Brad's second set, a woman across the room stood up and addressed Brad. I thought I heard her say, "Can we have a moment for Charlie Kirk?" Brad responded.
Brad Garrett?
It's Brad Garrett, yeah.
Okay.
Brad Garrett on stage at the Brad Garrett Comedy Club. I thought I'd say, "Can we have a moment for Charlie Kirk?" Brad responded by saying, "A moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. You know this is a comedy show, right?" But then he quickly followed up, "It is tragic. Everyone should be able to say whatever they want without that happening to them." With that comment, about 70% of the crowd applauded, and Brad had won the crowd back. At this point, the staff began to move toward this woman. Brad said to the staff, "No, she's okay. Just leave her," indicating that he didn't want her kicked out. Brad then went on with his jokes. His show was almost completely derailed by that woman, and he got the control back so quickly. It was fascinating. I went from cringing to applauding and back to laughing in less than a minute. A few questions for you performers and Vegas insiders. Was there any chance that this was staged? Oh,
No.
No way.
No way.
You're just looking at a guy who has dealt with this shit. I just saw Mark Maron talking about this hecklers and crowd work in general. I can't recall who he was talking with now.
Okay.
But he was talking about crowd work as it being something that's currently hot right now.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians are being praised because they do awesome crowd work.
Yes.
Yes.
And Marin was like, hey, it's important to the degree that you're able to quickly address a heckler and get your shit back on track.
Right.
But I don't think making your career on crowd work is really that laudable per se. It's like, but I think what you saw there was a very experienced professional
Oh,
who was
yeah.
able to very quickly turn it around and get it back on track and reset the mood. But yeah, that's experience, man.
I mean, that's the goal too. It's just a reset.
And the brevity of it. That's the other thing. Able to do it quickly, just like done. Like you don't even realize. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's a weird. The internet makes things change so fast, and so at first, stand-ups felt like they were really hampered by social media because they couldn't put their best material online because they consider it burned, something they can't do again, right? And so then they started realizing that younger people started realizing faster they just did crowd work and put crowd work clips up, then they could protect their best material and just do crowd work.
Right.
But then crowd work clips just became so much more popular and so much more viral.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden you had all these people purposely putting comedians on the spot and doing those kind of contests. So there's crowd work shows and all kinds of other
strange
examples of it. And so crowd work just has become this version of it. And even stranger, and I've talked about this with magicians and comedians, is how much an audience now is just prepared to talk to the person on stage.
Right.
Yes. Oh, right. It's amazing. They're ready. Like back in the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s, if a comedian started talking to someone from stage, that person would be embarrassed.
Yes, they would
that
recoil.
Person didn't want to
fear.
have that conversation.
No.
And now it's just like, yeah, I'm ready to talk. What are we talking about?
That's why they're going to comedy shows to become part of the show. It's
right.
Fucking weird.
Krista Hendricks, who's crushing it, right? Like she figured it out. This is something that happened to her. She wanted to do crowd work, so she wanted to burn her magic tricks. And people liked her crowd work so much, she had to keep eliminating magic tricks in her show. She had to do less and less magic tricks. And when what you can watch now in her more recent clips, when she goes to talk to the audience, they're just ready. They're ready to talk to her. They're ready to have all the answers. They're ready to talk about their occupation or the specifics of the situation they're writing about. Like they have no problem talking to people.
They know their job. They know their part.
Wild.
It is bizarre.
Oh, that's from Salt Lake. Thank you, Salt Lake Scoop.
Did Newman plug his podcast before he went? Sorry, I had to take a call and I was gone for a minute.
Oh no, he did not. Plug
He's
it. What's Newman's new podcast?
He's relaunching his podcast, Newman Unleashed, on September 25th. You can start listening to his solo pod.
There you go.
Check it out. You can listen to Newman if you hate yourself.
Get that horse.
Wait a minute.
Here's some Jock versus Nerd.
Versus nerd action?
Oh, am I?
Fuck yeah.
I'm on the hunt for balls. The hunt for balls.
Oh, we got an old school Jock versus Nerd coming at us from Nesticle Scoop.
Oh, nice.
Nesticle sent this in a while ago. He reconstructed it for me because I missed it back then. Here are a dozen episode titles from our show, from our very own beloved Matt and Madeline's Ice Cream Social. Here are a dozen episode titles. The question is very simply, figure out which of these titles are real and which ones Nesticle Scoop made up. That's it. That's it. Easy game, fellas.
Wow.
Easy
Okay.
game. I'm going to tell you a title. You're going to tell me, is that a title of our show that the three of us produce and put out on the air? You're just going to tell us, is that a title that we produced, or is that just a made up thing? First one, Paul, I'm thinking of a number. What is it?
2.
That's it. That's exactly right. You're first. Bleach Thy Crevices. Bleach Thy Crevices. Is that an ICS title, or is that made up?
Made up.
Matt, is that an ICS title, or is that made up?
Say it again.
Bleach Thy Crevices.
I think it's made up.
It is made up. Good job, both of you. All right.
We
Richmond.
We played a game like this before, and I have an unfair advantage of that. Like I go back and forth with Slaking Fool about titles for each episode before
Right.
they go up every time, and I'm the one who uploads the episode, so I type it twice before I put it out into
Yes.
the. So we should.
Right.
This is on a curve.
I usually retweet it, and I usually see it. So
That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
yeah. I usually pay some measure of attention to it. Richmond Knit. Richmond Knit. Real or fake? Matt, you want to go first on this one?
Rich Men Knit.
Richmond Knit. Knit.
Fake.
Paul.
Sounds real to me.
Point for Paul. Point for Paul. That was episode 602.
All right.
Richmond Knit. The Twerking Disaster. Shout them out. You know 'em.
Real.
Ooh. Twerking disaster. I'll say fake.
It is fake. 2 points for Paul. Pete Seeging Missiles. Seeging.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real. That's episode 780.
Yeah.
Shillelagh leg.
Paul's up by 2 now, yeah?
I think so. I think Paul's +2. Shillelagh leg.
True.
Yeah, that's a real one.
That's a real one. 733. The Moist Horizon.
Oh, that sounds like us.
It
It
really
does.
sounds like us.
But it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, right. It's like that's a. I'll go fake. I'll say fake.
Okay, Matt.
I still say fake. I should do it for gamesmanship. I should change it up, but I think it's fake.
It is fake. It is fake.
Yeah.
Good work.
buddy. Good call.
Good work. You put us
The
on our heels.
androgynous. The androgynous.
Fake.
Ooh. I think that might be real.
It is real. 1081.
Yeah.
That's lazy.
Ah,
That's a lazy title.
that's exactly what I thought when I saw it. I was like the androgynous. That's not real. I scrolled down. That's we have a show called The Androgynous. The Gospel of Jacob.
Hmm.
The Gospel of Jacob.
I mean, like on a Chat GPT level, like we must have, right?
Right. Right.
like that just seems like we out of 1,000 episodes, we must have done
The
that
Gospel
once.
of Jacob.
The Gospel of Jacob.
Did you say real, Matt?
I said real.
I'll say real.
It's fake.
Oh,
We never did the Gospel of Jacob.
Out of town.
Let's call
The
this
Gospel
episode
of
that
Jacob
one.
and the Moist Horizon. We need to use both of those. Chili Chilies. CHILLY CHILLI''S. Chili
real.
That's
Chili.
real. That's real.
That's real.
That is fake. That is fake.
What?
Stop it.
I know it's 3 that we have to use now.
My
Corn
brain is
sniffing
confused.
dog.
That's real.
That's real.
That's definitely real. Yeah, that's
Yes.
episode 679. The 5th nugget hits rock bottom.
I'm already upset with how poorly I'm doing on this, by the way. Like three wrong is unacceptable.
Matt,
think
it's
that's-
not like you gave a speech talking about how you had an advantage in this game at the beginning of the game, though.
I think that's real.
Exactly. That's why I was really putting myself on blast on purpose. I wanted to stay sharp,
Yeah.
and I am
I'll say
getting my.
real on the nugget.
What is it?
Paul says real in the nugget. The 5th nugget hits rock bottom.
I'm gonna say false.
It is real. Episode 1133.
I'm running
That's
away with
recent.
it, Matt. I'm running
That's a
away.
recent one. Yeah.
False
And of
is
course-
destroying me on this.
And of course, the
1133.
last
You
one.
say recent, Matt. That's like 3 years ago. Maybe 4.
It's a year ago.
It's like 6 months ago, right?
It's a year ago.
No, it's not. It's
I don't know
not.
what number we're on now. What number are we on now? What number is this show?
We're on
Like,
1240
almost-
something.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's been about 100 episodes.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
about a
long
year.
time.
Yeah. This is the last one, and of course, as tradition dictates, this one is worth 18,000 points. Don't leave me gross.
That's real.
That's real.
That's real. You both get 18,000 points, but Paul wins by 3. That was episode 454. And that is from
Look
the
at me.
Nesticle Scoop. Thank you so much, Nesticle Scoop. And thank you for rebuilding that Jock versus Nerd that you had made a while back. We really appreciate it. If you want to send us a Scooperty or a Price is Right Jock versus Nerd or an Obelisk Jock versus Nerd, or just send us an old school Jock versus Nerd like Nesticle Scoop just did, or just go over there and send us some Scoop mail, you can do all those things over there at HeyScoops.com. Head over to HeyScoops.com, do all those things. It's going to be great. Buy yourself tickets to Scoop Fest. You don't have to hear us plug Scoop Fest a whole lot more coming up in the next couple weeks. So get them now.
Do it.
You're going to miss it.
Awesome. Who sent that in?
Nesticle Scoop.
Thank you, Nesticle Scoop, for making me doubt myself. Really, now I'm a terrible podcast host.
I don't think that's why you're a bad podcast host.
Those are great, though.
Yeah.
Even the made-up ones were really tricky.
Oh, there were like the made-up ones. I'm just upset that we haven't already used them.
Well, Jacob, you're right. Why I am a bad podcast host is I muted my Zoom because I had to take a call, but then I didn't mute my recorder.
Oh, no.
So in the middle of the Newman interview, you have to figure out.
That's where Newman's talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna make a note about that right now.
No, it'll be fine to just hear Matt's rando conversation in the middle of the interview.
with my corporate magic booker.
Great. Yeah, that'll be great.
Professionals.
That's
Take
right.
Newman in the chat. Great time to take a call.
Richard.
Richard wants us to leave it in. Thirsty Scoop wants us to leave that in. There's a Patreon level.
I do notice, and I don't know what to do about it because I don't know how to mute the recorder, so I just leave the room. So it's only the beginning of the conversation before.
It will not be hard to find. It'll be
when you hear a different voice on the phone on my audio, you'll know.
That's it.
And that's why I'm not a good podcast host.
There are other reasons.
I want to thank Ben Gillette for creating this podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
I want to thank the following people, all of whom consider glamping their first time camping.
Yeah.
Dan Martin, Daniel Lozer, Danielle Matias Ferrer, Danny Olwine, Darren Cunningham, Darth Scooper, Dave Serial, Dave Hansen, Dave Slusher, David Johnson, David A. Small, David Gravel, David K., David Peterson, David Sorensen, David Walker, Dead Laszlo, Derek Dozier, Dole Whip Scoop, Dippin' Dots Jack, Dirty Old Scoop, and Distiller Scoop.
These wonderful people refer to themselves as paint horses. Edward Bender, Alyssa Walsack, Elkton Magic Scoop, Eric Nilsson, Erotic Scrape Scoop, Evil Monkey, Fade Out Scoop, Fifi, Finn Stephenson, Flat Kidney, Frankie's Tiki Scoop, Freehold Scoop, Freeze Dried Scoop, Frozen 49th Scoop, Frozen Cusser, Fudgy the Whale, Galusha Scoop, Galactic President, Scooper Star, McScoops a Lot, Galen Diggs, Garrett Godfrey, Gasman Scoop, and Gazpacho Scoop.
I want to thank the following people who know the old song from the Half Cow, Half Horse show, A Course is a Course, of course, of course. That's Doc Scoop, Don Donnie, Don't Say Scoop Name, Doug Lay, Dr. Science Scoop, Dr. Scoop Little, Dr. Tobias Scoopé, Duck Flambe, Duke Scoop, Dwayne Webb, Ed Short Arms Marcus, Ed Ondrick, Ed Wagner, and Edless Scoop.
Big thanks to these individuals who have far better bathroom luck than Jacob usually does. Even though we didn't have a fun Jacob bathroom story this episode, I'm sure we'll have one very soon again.
The Gospel of Jacob.
Yes. Gelato Problems, Gelato Steve, Gene Zink, Genetic Scoop, George Guskov, Gerardo Garcia, Gizmo Scoop, Greater Sunday Scoop, Gravel Scoop, Greenwool Scoop, Grill Sergeant Scoops, Guy Wade, Guarthok, and Hatchet Scoop.
And I'd like to thank the following scoops. I'd like to thank Heather Devine Hanson, Holly Marshmallow Lightly, Horse Dad or House Dad Scoop, not Horse Dad Scoop. That's a whole different person. Hillian Scoop. I don't have a scoop name. Ian A. Chapman, Ian Soto, Ice Cream Manwich, Ice Blue Scoop. I want a scoop, baby. Jacob Dinklater, Jake Schneider, James Dawson, James Hubble, Jameson Fisher, Janine Lankard, Jason Klepper, Jason Horkostas, Jason Specklin, Jason Street, Jason Vasquez, Jason Victor, Jason Yenowitz, Jay Shapiro, Jed Taxon, Jeff Faust, Jeff Harris, Jeff Libby, Jeff Loomis, Jenny Ebarb, Jeremy Hudson, Jesse Rain, Jill Short, Jimmy Slonina, John Carter, and John Glore. Thank you all so much. We sure do love you.
Thank you so much. If you'd like to be thanked on air, if you want to hop on our Twitch broadcasts, all you got to do is get on over to Why Can't I Finish This Plug? It's literally the thing that pays us. Go to preachingfun.com so that we don't do this for free.
Or if you want your kids to sleep in a teepee while you sleep in a chuck wagon, head on over to fartsinabag.biz.
Farts, 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 farts in a bag. .biz.
That's fartsinabag.biz. That along with preachingfun.com. It takes you over to our Patreon page where for as little as $3 a month, you can help keep this show on the air. Like Matt said, that is how we do the show. It's what makes the show possible. So if you think this show is worth more than $0, preachingfun.com, fartsinabag.biz. Those are the places that you can go to support this show and get some cool stuff. Like you get to hang out in the Zoom with us. Our Zoom attendance today got full-on spoilers for Scoop Fest this year, just in the pre-show. So there is something worth coming over and hanging out in the Zoom chat with us if you are on Patreon. So do that.
Right.
Look at your Patreon messages. We send out the Zoom link twice a week, every week, no matter what. Well, unless we're not going to do it, and then we wouldn't send the link out. But other than that, no matter what.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All things considered.
Pretty much all the time, though.
All right.
Usually.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
See you at the cone.
See you at the cone. See you at the cone. See you at the cone. See you at the cone.
Jeff Loomis points out that the phone call was probably not that entertaining since Matt came back on the show after the phone call was over. We're preaching
fun. Yeah.
It wasn't terrible news, or Matt might not have come back.
Yeah. I'll say just for fun's sake, he had a call because he usually doesn't call. That's why I took the call, because you don't just text and emails. And so the call was, hey, this is normally a drunk and rough crowd, so some people don't want to do it. Do you want to do it?
Wow.
Before I pitch you, you should know that it's for a bunch of people get hammered and heckled.
Goodness.
And I was like,
and you said bring it on.
That's your wheelhouse.
Exactly. I was like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah. This is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you Twitch for hanging out.
Yeah.
Sure do love you.
Great to see everybody. Yes.